Hi, welcome. It is not by chance that you clicked on this video. It was because you needed to know that it's not too late. You needed someone to tell you why your 30s are the best time to start over. You may be having a crisis. You may be wanting to change. You may be wanting something new and exciting for your life. Something that aligns with your purpose. And if you're in your 30s and you feel like you're behind, this is for you. Maybe your career doesn't feel right. Maybe your relationships are shifting. Maybe you look at your life and think, this isn't where I thought I'd be. But here is the truth. You are not late. You are right on time to begin again, and this time to do it on your terms. This is your permission slip, your reset, your chance to remember that starting over in your 30s isn't failure, it's freedom. Debunking the myth of too late. Where did we get this idea that you have to have it all figured out by 30? Here is the truth. We see Oprah, who got her big break at 32, and the famous designer Vera Wang didn't design her first dress until she was 40. And J.K. Rowling, the famous author who brought Harry Potter to life, she was broke at 31. What we call too late is often just right on time for the real story to begin. Your 30s are not a deadline, they're a doorway. Why your 30s are prime time to start over. In your 30s, what do we see? You know yourself better. You've outgrown people-pleasing stage. You have survived disappointment and learned from it. You have clarity. You have emotional intelligence. And more than anything, you have agency. Starting over now means building with intention, not impulse. Step 1. Redefine success for yourself. The first step in starting over is getting clear on what you want. Not what the world told you to want, not what the world wants, but what you want. Ask yourself these questions. What does success look like to me now? What am I no longer willing to tolerate? What am I secretly craving? When you let go of the life you should live or you should have, you make space for the life you want. Step 2. Heal before you hustle. You don't need another 5-year plan. You need a deep breath. Before you build something new, heal from what didn't work. Why don't you ask these questions? What part of me still feels like a failure? What am I still blaming myself for? Self-compassion is not optional. It is the foundation. Step 3. Reclaim your power through micro actions. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to take one small step in the direction of your future self. For example, you can sign up for that class which you want to take. Start the journal you have been meaning to write. Apply for the job that you have been fearing to apply for. What happens here is that Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds identity. And the identity builds the new life. Step 4. Design a life that fits you now. You're not who you were at 22. So stop trying to force yourself into that version of your life. Ask these questions to yourself once more. What rhythms feel good for me now? What kind of people give me energy? What lifestyle supports my nervous system, not just my goals? Your next chapter should feel like coming home to yourself. Step 5. Stay in the game. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they quit too soon. Don't underestimate how fast things can change once you commit. You're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over from years of experience. And that makes all the difference. If you have been feeling behind, broken, or stuck, this is your moment. You are not late. You are not too old. You are not out of chances. You are just getting started. Believe me. Believe yourself. Tell yourself, I'm not too late. Like this video if this gave you the reset you needed. Subscribe for daily life coaching that reminds you who you really are. Because your 30s, they're not your breakdown. They're your breakthrough.